In the winter of 1902, a real estate developer from Alabama named Mary Anderson took a trip to New York City that would change the world of transportation forever. As she sat in a freezing trolley car during a heavy sleet storm, she noticed a frustrating sight. The driver was forced to keep the front window open, sticking his head out into the biting wind just to see where he was going. Every few blocks, he had to stop the trolley, get out, and manually wipe the snow and ice off the glass with his hands. Mary watched as other drivers did the same, shivering and struggling. She wondered why there wasn't a way to clean the glass from the inside. When she returned home to Birmingham, Alabama, she sat down and began sketching a solution. Her design was brilliant in its simplicity. A hand-operated lever inside the vehicle linked to a rubber blade on the outside. The lever included a counterweight to ensure the blade stayed in contact with the glass, and it could be removed after winter was over. In 1903, Mary Anderson was granted a patent for the window cleaning device, making her the official inventor of the windshield wiper. She was decades ahead of her time. However, when she tried to sell the rights to her invention to a prominent Canadian manufacturing firm, she was met with a response that seems ridiculous today. They rejected her, claiming the device had no commercial value. Even worse, the male-dominated automotive industry mocked her idea. Critics and engineers called her crazy, arguing that the movement of the wiper blades would distract the driver and cause horrific accidents. Because the car industry was still in its infancy, Mary's patent eventually expired in 1920 before she could ever make a dime from it. But as cars became faster and more popular, the industry realized she was right. Just a few years after her patent ended, Cadillac became the first car manufacturer to adopt her design as standard equipment. By the time windshield wipers were a billion-dollar necessity on every vehicle in the world, Mary Anderson was largely forgotten by the public. Today, Mary's story is a powerful reminder of American persistence and the struggle women faced in early innovation. She didn't invent the wiper for money, she invented it because she saw a problem and refused to believe it couldn't be solved. Every time an American driver flips a switch to clear their view during a storm, they are using a piece of history created by a woman who refused to stay in her lane.